Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats! NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats! Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors, and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats!
Please remember that sportsmanship is a top priority of our school. Idaho High School Activities Association and the Student Advisory Council. Create a complimentary visit to this event and Iowa students will enjoy an exhibition of skills in the well-admired streets in an educational setting. Please give the participating athletes their positive encouragement and support. Your effort to applaud the talents of all players is appreciated. Bullying, taunting, or intimidating the officials and opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. Please be an example to all around. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to rise for a moment of silence. Weeks ago, we tragically lost one of our own alumni, Barry Abstead. In honor of Barry's memory, we ask that you join in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, everybody, please rise and move your hats if you're wearing them for the playing of the national anthem under the direction of Student Director Gracie Miller.
And welcome to Wildcats Live, ladies and gentlemen. It's not March Madness yet, but there's some madness happening here. This is Andrews Gymnasium. We are Wildcats Live, District 1 3A tournament about to tip. I am joined by Ty Cheney up in the K-Wall booth, Silver Dollar Radio shout out, and Buck Coe down here running controls, and of course, my co-pilot here today. Rick went and got some heavy guns. We had to go recruit and get the big guns in here. Coach Eli Borgard.
Hey, glad to be here. A quick bucket there by Luna makes it 2-zip off the opening tip.
Teams are very familiar with each other, aren't they, Eli? Around this time of the year, Intermountain League, we all know what's going on.
They just played here last week, these two, and it was a good game. And so this time of year, trying to play a team for the third or fourth time, it's you know each other, you know the ins and outs really well of each other.
We were just talking before the game, Eli, about even names of plays and sets.
Yeah.
Coaches know what to look for, and if you don't mix that up a little bit.
Yeah, you start making little adjustments to try to keep some of your stuff a little more secret because the teams know you so well. So some stuff you even save, and we used to always joke and say we try to save some of our goodies for districts. We don't show stuff always early in the year.
Absolutely. Oh, look at the
nice
spin move there by Ripley.
Spin.
Couldn't get it to drop. Like the look, though.
Pretty sure it pushes the other way, gets a good look in transition, in and out.
Great rebound by Barrett.
Yeah, good board. He got off the floor for that one.
And Barrett had some foul trouble last game, so if he can stay out of foul trouble, he could be a difference maker. Groves takes it the distance. Nice start here for the Cats, Eli.
Yeah, good start. And I like that one. Getting some points off your defense is always big for getting your team into it.
We are headed into this district tournament. Wildcats, the 1 seed, 6-0 on the Intermountain League, and the reigning Intermountain League champs, the Priest River Spartans, were they were last year's champs, and they are the 4th seed this year. So kind of a drop for them. They did have some difficulty with some illness and some roster changes. So I expect nothing from a big fight out of them tonight.
Yeah, and even as the 4 seed, the league was so competitive this year that somebody's got to be 4, but none of the teams were.
A lot of parity.
Yeah, none of the teams were head and shoulders better than anybody else, really.
Ripley
nice
from
shot.
deep, and he liked that from the minute he left it in his hands.
He held it up there, which good shooters will do. I used to get in trouble for that. My dad hated that, but sometimes you just know. Sometimes you know it's going in, and
sometimes you just have to have a little swagger and confidence.
Yeah, you hang it up there a little bit. Ooh.
Nice move there by Barrett.
Move.
Gets it to the
dribble. Good board again.
Good hustle there by Barrett. Just that whole entire series was basically all him. Good hustle plays.
Yeah, it might have been a foul, and he didn't hang his head. He just kept battling for the ball. It got knocked loose, and could have been a foul with no call, and he just fought for it, and then got a good look, drew the foul on the shot.
Referees tonight, Brandon Buvar, Mike Flock, and Tim Young.
Pretty veteran group.
Yeah, veteran group here. Three referees. Not brand new here in Idaho, but definitely always wasn't that way. I think I just saw big Gavin Luna walk into Andrew's gym. That's a good sign. Gavin Luna, the Timberlake Tiger Slayer.
Yeah.
With the old buzzer beater a couple years ago at Districts. And his brothers are doing some damage here as we get going.
Nice cut. Yeah, nice inside out.
KJ from
good
the top of the key. It's good. Oh, and KJ with a little wipe of the brow there.
And Coach, that bucket, it was a great cut by Luna to get inside, and then once he got it in there, he was an inside out, and the cut was what set up the bucket, even more than the pass or anything.
It's great team basketball.
Yeah,
huh?
And I mean, sometimes kids watching at home don't get that the fundamental play of the setting up your cut and cutting hard is what got us that three-pointer.
It's one thing that if you can instill that in your players and they will do it, it's a huge advantage.
Yep.
Oh, interesting call there. Looked like he was kind of there waiting for Krieger.
Good hang time there.
Yeah.
After the foul.
So Priest punches back here. Krieger with the chance for a three-point play to counter KJ's top of the key three-pointer in the last possession. Timberlake and Bonners playing right now as well, and that game taking place in Bonners Ferry. Bonners Ferry, the 2 seed. Timberlake, the 3 seed. And if we were talking earlier about this as well, some state implications as you play through this district tournament. Idaho using max preps rankings now to determine seeding once you get down to the state tournament. I can say I do appreciate them trying to think outside the box and solve a problem, but so far from what I've seen, they just Kellogg, the Intermountain League and District 1 is basically 4 teams.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of – we're way up here north in the Panhandle. I just don't see how a Max Preps can even know, how a Kellogg team –
even see them play or –
So the highest, the Wildcats, they're 9th in Max Preps right now, so that means there are 8 other teams ahead of them. And let's say 6 of those teams make state. That means the highest they can get is 7.
Yeah.
As a winner of a district tournament.
And not only that, an undefeated in their league team, so – nice bucket.
There's Ripley. He wanted a foul there, too, and I do like that tenacity is there. I made a bucket, and I'm still not satisfied. He hacked me, too.
Hey, Coach, getting back to the Max Preps situation, one other thing I'll say that I don't like about it is it factors into the scores of your games factor so much, so I think it discourages teams from playing up, and I think part of the reason why Kellogg did well in their league is because they played up.
Sure.
And so it kind of punishes teams who play up because you're going to have some lopsided losses when you try to play a team that's 2 classifications above you. But
whatever that algorithm is, whether it takes that into effect. But what about the flip side of that too, Bogey? What if you play a team like Kellogg plays Wallace and they're up by 20 points and, there's some mutual respect there. There's a rivalry. But what if they're like, hey, we've got to get this point differential up there to get our rankings up. Sorry, Wallace.
Yeah, it doesn't
help.
What I
mean? So it goes the other way on that too.
I agree,
yeah, sure. But anyway, nonetheless, here we are, district tournament. You still got to win games, right?
That's right, yep. You still got to beat the best teams.
Yep. Well, we're going to get a timeout here. Wildcats picked the pocket of Yount on that play before, and one of the things I mentioned about the last time these two teams met, Eli, we'll keep it here and we can hear the band while we're talking. Krieger, it was Marinello had a run there, like 6 or 8 points, and he was kind of doing some damage to the Kellogg defense. And I think it was Ripley picked his pocket, and they were doing a good 2-man game with Yount. And had they not done that, got that steal, I think that the game would have tightened up even more.
Yeah, they had a good little run there going, and so much of basketball, especially the high school level, is momentum. And sometimes the momentum swings to and fro on tiny little hinges, and one play can really change the game.
It is also amazing how at the high school level, particularly, I'd say maybe in the 3A and below, because those 4A and 5As sometimes go more towards a traditional flow of a basketball game. But what amazes me is it's 13-4 right now. So you look and it's not even halfway through the first quarter, and you got to think, oh gosh, Wildcats are going to put up 50 here. But this might there might be a scoring drought now for 4 possessions.
It's up and down.
Yeah. Oh, guess who's in the game?
Yeah, one of my favorites, Luke Miller.
Look at this.
The pass.
Look at this.
He does not quit.
See now, here's the difference. I don't think that gets called in Southern Idaho.
I don't think so
either. I just don't think it does.
That's what we used to call the hot stove, Coach.
Yeah.
You can touch it, but you can't leave your hand on it. It's just the hot stove. But they did make that a point of emphasis a few years back, the officials. So probably the right call according to the book. But I think you're right. Down south, I don't think they call that hot stove.
It's the first thing we thought of when we watched our district champion girls go down there and play Snake River in that first game. Those Snake River girls just brought it. They were aggressive and swarming, and it's tough to get used to that.
Wow, lob play there. Nice.
Oh, Tanner Groves returned to sender.
That could have been a big play. They got a good look there. Oh, nice backdoor cut. Nice pump fake. The lost art of the shot fake, Coach.
Holy smokes.
Froelich there.
Wildcats
fundamentals.
On fire. You nailed it, Eli. That's just good stuff right there. The cut, the ball fake, pump fake. Groves a little bit little greedy on that one, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like that there's blood in the water. I like that. That's going to be, 5 fouls for Kellogg, or is that 4? Looks like Chris got that one up there quickly, so it's 4 team fouls.
And that last possession, Coach Martin had his hands up, showing his players play straight up, don't get ticky-tacks, because I think he's recognizing they're already in a little bit of trouble. Travel maybe here?
Yeah, that looked like he did a little hop there as he tried to stay in the air, and good job by Luna. He did. He got his hands up. He might have got away with a push there. It looked like he created a little space for himself, but this is what it's all about, guys. To see some kind of exchanges of shoulder bumps down here. These teams both want to win badly. Tanner's going to take his shot for 3. No good. Good job by Yount clearing that out. Unfortunately, someone's getting a hand on it, and Miller is right there.
Luke knows for the basketball.
Nice driving kick there, brother to brother
Luna
for 3.
Oh, good look.
No good.
And Yunt, I got to tell you, Coach, Yunt does a good job anticipating that miss. He's always on the backside. He's got good size.
He
He's
definitely
a problem for Kellogg
he does a lot of hard work down there. You know, like you don't get a lot of praise down there, but he definitely is making an impact in the paint.
And even down there, look at him working hard in the post. Good move, good spin move there.
Just a junior.
And Yunt's a tough matchup, I think, for Kellogg, just because he's more of a traditional post, and we just don't have a lot of that. And especially right now with KJ out of the game, we're kind of going small, which I think helps us in transition and maybe a little bit on the defensive end, but tough to match up with Yunt right now.
Would like to, Wildcats looking a little hesitant here. It's like they came out just blazing and then are maybe looking for a particular shot or set and just getting a little bit tentative here. 15-6 though, so.
Yeah, Coach, you said a few minutes ago it was 13 to whatever, halfway through the quarter. Now 2 more minutes have gone by and 2 points. So.
That's right. Good help side defense there by Tanner Groves.
Nice active hands, too. Got a deflection there.
If the Wildcats, and they I know that they can, and I would anticipate they will, but Wildcats keep up this defense really can be relentless.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Barrett taking a look. Another post entry. So obviously an effort for the Priest River I got distracted there. Priest
point
River,
of emphasis, I think.
Yeah, point of emphasis, getting it in the paint. You bet.
And smart, I think. I mean, if I was coaching against Kellogg, I'd try to get in, especially if you had some size advantage, I'd try to get it inside. But.
And if you're Kellogg, you defend that the best you can, but you also, you don't want to get in foul trouble either.
So we've got Spartan ball here. With a short delay here. Priest River will walk it up. Got Bridger McLean in the game now for Kellogg. Nice patience here from Priest River, moving the ball around. Good look, nice way to follow their own shot there. Ooh, we got a foul there on Luna. That'll be number 5 for Kellogg, so they got to be careful here.
Yeah,
Priest can chip away.
Just in the first quarter, you bet. Priest River can get into the bonus here and score some points with that clock not running and chip back into this. They already have to an extent here, 15-8.
And Kellogg got lucky there. We had a wide open Priest River player into the bucket, but they just didn't see it. Good execution of their set out of bounds.
Skip pass.
Well, good look.
Wildcats got to get on that, that big board.
Priest River's hurting them on the offensive glass right now. Ooh, offensive. Okay, all right.
Kind of a break the defense needed there after a couple of possessions.
Yeah, I
where
think
they
if
give
we
up
hadn't
some
got the
points.
offensive, I think they would have got the other player with the defensive foul. But
got some people. We got some people in the chat. Well, we got Ken in the chat. Another Wildcats Live famous and infamous anchor, co-anchor, commentator. We're missing you, Ken. You have to get back out here next week. If Eli can make it, we might have to go 3 deep here. But he's chiming in from Helena.
Oh, wow.
Eli, so he's watching right now. Got some text messages. I got, my phone's just blowing up right now. I got people in Palm Springs telling me not to screw this thing up. I'm trying to make sure they can watch. We're just doing what we can for our Wildcat Nation. That's what we do.
And if there's any Priest River Spartans out there watching, we welcome you too. And
yeah,
nice to have everybody on the part of the broadcast.
Welcome everyone.
Ooh, offensive,
oh boy,
I think.
Barrett was ready for that one. Oh, there's a lot of there's some chirping happening down there.
I thought they'd get him for an offensive there. He kind of pushed off with the one arm, but I think that's what Priest is saying down there.
Thanks for tuning in, Coolins and Scudders. I hope Palm Springs is treating you well. Perhaps the Wildcat golf team should take a field trip to Palm Springs. Well, Archie Roundhurst did, so that's 1 out of 5.
Eva Coolin, one of my 4th graders. Oh, good look.
There you go. Shout out, Eva.
Look, 15-8, the end of 1. So there, you said it, Coach. 2 points the second half of that quarter after the 13-point explosion the first 4 minutes.
Yep. Well, it's end of the quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll let you listen to one of the best pep bands. Well, probably the best pep band in the Intermountain League. Sorry, everybody. One of the best pep bands in the area, Kellogg Wildcat Pep Band, led by Gracie Miller. Second quarter action, here we go. The ball will be possessed by the Spartans, alternating possession. 15-8 ball game. Better write that score down. We like to write those quarter by quarters. Coach Bogey and I, it's the coach in us, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Like to write
break
those
it
things
down.
down. We should be keeping track of some other things too, but we do what we can. Tough miss there. That's Butler.
Kellogg pushing the other way. Good decision there not to push it inside. Looked at it inside, but nothing was there. KJ short corner, nice shot. He's a good shooter from there.
That's a clutch bucket right there. They did a good job of collapsing on Luna, and I know he thought of it taking up strong, but he dumped it to his buddy, and his buddy knocked it down. That gives him confidence, you know, going forward.
And that short corner is a spot where you can make a killing if you can get good at that shot, because you'll get that. Not an easy shot. No angle for the glass, but yeah, they call it travel there.
And this is one thing I've seen about Barrett as a player, Eli. It seems like he's intense.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to put a positive on it first, but he does let those things get to him a little bit. That might be his fiery, competitiveness, but I thought he got away with the hook on that too, you know.
And he probably felt like he was fouled, so that's why he hooks. But you just got to be a little more even keeled, I think. Yeah, nice hustle there.
Tanner Groves doing everything. All the little things. Oh, little push off there. Got a little bit of back and forth here, don't we? Nice. Tanner again. Yeah. Off to Ripley. Wildcats just not as hot from three, but I like that they got 3 looks at it. Yeah, for sure.
You know the old saying, Coach, even a blind squirrel eventually finds a nut, so you just got to keep shooting that thing.
Would like to 17-8. If the 3 is there, it's great, but I would like to see. The thing they were effective at the last game was getting Priest River into some foul trouble by taking it to the rack. So Priest River with just 3 fouls right now, so they're doing a much better job. Oh, look at that. Nice pickpocket move, there by Ripley.
And off to the races the other way. Nice job by Luke Miller, too. If you caught that, Coach, a nice follow there. But Luke kind of using his body as a screen on the way down without setting the screen.
That was a touch and go. Whoa, flying around Wildcats right now. We got to like this defensive effort. We were talking about Coach Tony Kerfoot a little earlier. He would love this.
He'd be up there clapping and
Yeah, I think Coach Kerfoot would like some of this defensive intensity out of these Wildcats. They hustle, they get on the floor, that's for sure.
Coach Kerfoot, he'd rather see a defensive play than a 40-foot three-pointer or a slam dunk.
Absolutely. Luke Miller just licking his chops.
Yeah. he loves when he's guarding the ball. That's his favorite time.
He sure does.
Just relishes it.
Marinello's kind of quick enough to get by him, though.
He's quick.
With a tough putback.
You mentioned it last week, Coach. That's an interesting matchup when it's Marinello and Miller because they're similar. They're both really quick and shifty, and Marinello's so fast.
Oh, curl cut there was open for a second. Instead, Luna takes the 3.
Holds it up again. Good.
22-10 Wildcats. Looking to stretch this lead out a little bit here in the first half. There's Miller getting into Marinello. Groves on the floor. You got to love it. You got to love it, Luke.
I smell a timeout, Coach. I smell a timeout.
I
think they need one.
They're going to ride with it here. I don't know. Look at this.
I don't know.
Oh, I love the effort.
Yeah.
I just love the effort.
And, Coach Martin telling him just calm down a little bit. But
Coach Martin, I think, wants to know exactly where was the block on that. Maybe he caught him with his hand, but I don't know if I'd call it a block.
I don't know. And Luke is part of the reason he's such a good defender. I think he's not a very big kid, so he kind of if he bumps and there's contact, then it's not always noticed. So and he's really smart about when to do it and when to lay off
And he kind of was able to slide by that. It must have just, glanced his hip or something.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot from up here, but
nonetheless, it's a foul. Seven fouls to 3. So 24-11 with the chance here, Marinello, to knock it down to 12 points.
And with 5:15 to go, this is important for Kellogg not to get much deeper into this bonus. We don't want to.
I think so, yeah.
Because Priest is really not doing a ton in the half court. It might have been a travel
might
there.
Might have got away
Priest
with the block, Flock, I think, had the whistle ready to go if it would have lifted that foot anymore.
Kellogg resetting here. Probably a good decision. Looks like they got out of their set.
Nice cut there by Miller. He's going to be in the trees down there, so he's just going to dump it out. Froelich takes a look.
It, yeah.
Froelich with the drive and kick. Miller with the drive and the shot. Oh, my goodness. Hang in the air one-hander for Luke Miller.
Just like they drew it up, right, Coach?
Wow. Just like Coach Martin drew that little quick hitter up.
Miller, good job there getting on and off. Nice cut. And
Yeah,
that
Marinello did a great job there by just getting some.
Yeah, getting past Luke
Yeah.
is no small task. And then once he got past, he made the right read and had a nice dump down pass. Nice dish there from Marinello.
So a
Nice
little bit of
finish.
back and forth here again, Coach. Both teams getting a little bit hotter offensively.
When you got a sub over there, I wonder if he's coming in for Luke. I think Luke plays so hard defensively that you can't leave him out there too long. He gets kind of gassed. Nice move.
Oh,
And
Froelich with
one.
the take.
Yeah.
And one. He's been kind of, he's been eyeing that up, sizing that up all game. And I really want to give credit to that, to being disciplined and not just forcing that.
Yep.
He's had a couple nice backdoor cuts. And then right there, he finally goes, he's out on me too much. I'm taking it, and I'm taking it hard. If you make that decision and play through contact.
Yep. And he's really been coming on lately strong, I feel like, helping these guys. And we do have Bridget McLean in for Luke Miller, so.
Chance for a 4-point play here, possibly 5, with Ripley getting a board there, giving it back to Colby.
Nice, strong move
4-point
there.
play, Wildcats, 30-14. And that timeout you smelled earlier, Coach, there it is.
It's maybe a minute late, but it's there.
We have some amazing sponsors, but we also have an amazing band. So let's take it to the band. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we are back. About halfway through this second quarter. I did want to bring up here, while Priest River goes through this possession, we did have a moment of silence today, Eli, for a Kellogg Wildcat alumni who died tragically a few weeks ago on us in California, that being Barry B.A. Absek.
Yep.
So it was a great tribute. That moment of silence, it just really, that's where it really hit home here for us, because, he was a Wildcat.
Yeah.
So
And thoughts and prayers to that whole
Yeah,
Absek family.
yeah.
It's a really nice family.
the Wildcat Nation is with the Absek and an extended family for sure, and wife Amy. So our condolences, and Barry hopefully smiling down on Andrews today.
Yep, hopefully watching from where he's at. Nice patience there from
Froelich with
Froelich.
the little pivot foot.
That's a senior move, Coach. That's
Yep.
not a move a freshman makes. That's a senior move.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Nice little run here
Patience.
for Froelich, yeah.
And Coach, you said it earlier. I mean, this is like the start of the first quarter. They had 15 after one. Now it's 32. So 17 points the first 5 minutes of the quarter, 4 minutes of the quarter. So it's going. The pace has picked up here for Kellogg.
I think it's a pace that they like. Their bench isn't super deep, but I think they're well conditioned. I just really think that this is the style of ball they like to play. Almost a steal there by Groves. He was surprised he didn't get it.
I think he was. He was looking the other way, like had it. Oh, good look.
Deep three there by Engelson.
Lucky that didn't fall.
Oh,
Pushing it
geez,
the
Ripley
way.
with the. Oh, that's going to be a charge.
Offensive, I think.
But that was a great slant route there he ran, and old Ripley hit him just like it was a 20-yard slant. Just took it to the rack, and sometimes you get a charge on that. 8 fouls now for the Wildcats.
Luckily, that offensive player control, we don't shoot free throws. So.
And that's just Frolich's first. So
Yep.
I like the aggressiveness. I really do.
Yeah.
And good job by Priest getting back on defense there, too. Just a lot of good things happening on that play.
Yeah, they had 2 guys down there ahead of the ball. That's hard to do when Kellogg's pushing it this hard. Oh,
Oh, Barrett.
Barrett, I think, is getting frustrated.
Luna kind of forced that one a little bit. Maybe didn't get a clean handle on it. Wildcats could have pushed that to 20, which would have been kind of a big psychological advantage here.
Yeah, I think
a 20 point. Yeah, that 20 point advantage. Looks like Bridger's going to maybe get a little reach here or a hold. That's going to be 1-1 for the final time. They've kind of survived it, though, haven't they?
Yeah.
They haven't got to the double bonus here like they could have.
Yeah, I mean, especially it was so early in the first quarter. They were at 5 or whatever, and so just 4 since then is manageable.
Matthews at the line. First one good. Pretty good crowd here today for this first game of the the District 1 tournament, for sure. Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, they're tough ones sometimes. Yeah. I used to coach
Student
on the girls'
body,
side. I always hated Saturday games because you don't get as many. And it's cool the band's here because we used to often not have the band on a Saturday. Sometimes we would, but.
It's really kind of weird, though, Bogey, going back to your dad and my times. Like Friday, Saturdays, this was it.
Yeah.
Every Friday night, every Saturday
Everybody
night.
in town was here.
Yeah.
I remember coming to games as a kid, and there was nowhere to sit.
No.
I mean, and that was with the old bleachers, so.
Froelich with another beautiful take, using his left hand this side. Good. And just having a great second quarter is Luke Froelich.
And I don't believe he's been out of the game yet. And I like that Coach Martin leaving him in there because he's bringing it.
Sure. We get another timeout here. It's going to be a full. We will go ahead and go to one of our amazing sponsors. So thanks for watching Wildcats Live. We'll be right back out of this timeout.
North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats!
Back at Andrews, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks to our sponsors for making this live streaming endeavor possible, and many of the proceeds we get from some of these sponsorships goes right back into Wildcats athletics and activities. So one of which will be our fan of the game, Coach Bogey.
Yeah.
Our spirited fan of the game, unofficially sponsored by the Bean. Come at me, Bean, with some more gift cards. We'll award those out to the most spirited student fan of the game. We're looking down there right now. Buck's going to maybe give us his top 3.
And I even see Kay Reed drinking coffee as we speak.
Yeah, there we go. There's a maybe she's trying to get extra points. We do have a rule, though. If the game is in play and you're on your phone,
you're disqualified. I heard that the last time. I like the rule. Yeah, it's a good rule.
Yep. So there's a bunch that are disqualified right now, right?
The nice thing when we were in school, Coach, was there were no cell phones. So
that's right.
There was no way to get distracted at the game.
Right. Unless, Marinello, get to the paint. Yeah. Unless I brought my little Mattel basketball game. I might get that out when I was too stressed out watching a Kellogg Wallace game. It was too much for me. I just bust out the little red blips. Other game here in District 1, the Bonners Ferry Badgers leading the Timberlake Tigers 36-20 in the first half. So that one looking like Bonners in control there. Looks like the winner of that game will have to travel
up to here
to Andrews. The nice thing about winning your league, you get in the post-COVID era, you get home court advantage throughout. So one of the positives we'll take.
Which I think it's a good change. I think part of me misses the.
Boy, I love those neutral site games.
Part of me misses NIC and some of those games, but I get. there's more and more importance now on winning the league games during the season.
Yeah, for sure. I wish they do that in golf. If you won the league in golf, you hosted the district tournament. That'd be fun.
That'd be a big advantage in golf. I mean, because you play that course all the time.
Yep. Reed Watcott into the game, number 3 for the Wildcats.
22 seconds left. I want to point out, too, Coach, we talked before the game, but a familiar face down there on the bench for Priest River, Coach Gary Stewart down there helping out.
Yeah, Coach Stewart
been coaching a long time on the boys' side, on the girls' side. He's won a state championship with the girls, and I believe with the boys maybe, too. If I'm wrong, but he's definitely been down there with the boys. But
well, if you want to go state championships, Coach Jaden Barrett right there, he was on the 2010 state championship team. So
good pedigree here from the Priest River coaches.
I will say about Coach Stewart, just because it really stuck out to me this season. When we had our senior night, we played Priest River, and we did a thing at the beginning of the game. We had 6 seniors, so we started them all and took the tip, and then you know gave the ball. And for somebody to kind of say, you can do that. I thought it was a really kind of a cool move by a veteran coach. And I went over and thanked him, and he says, "Hey, we all have senior nights, and you got to do it right."
And I remember they had a year we played them in Priest River, and I believe I think it was a manager he had dress. Who was a senior, and he started her, and it was kind of cool.
Right, I like that.
He does a good job of recognizing his kids who put the time in.
Just a lot of those little intangibles that make coaches good coaches.
Yeah.
I really
especially
appreciate
in small
those.
Schools, those little things that show the kids that you appreciate them. And that
Wildcats can't get to that 20-point psychological advantage, Eli. Missing 2 free throws there. Marinello.
Block at the buzzer.
Marinello hung in the air. Priest maybe wanted a call there, but they're not going to get it.
No.
34-16 halftime. We are going to take a break. We'll be right back after about 10 or so minutes. Go get yourself a refreshment. If you're in Palm Springs, go hit a bucket of balls. We'll meet you right back here on the other side of halftime. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats. Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank Nickerson's Towing and Sales for all they have done and continue to do for the community, including their sponsorship of Wildcats Live. Go Cats! North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats!
Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors, and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats!
All right, we are back. Second half action here at Andrews Gymnasium. We're getting a little hum from one of our remote microphones, so bear with us as we kind of just deal with that while the game's going. No time to stop the show right now. Wildcats weren't able to get to that 20-point advantage in the first half. They had several opportunities, and here's their first in the second half. It's Tanner Groves.
From the corner.
Deep from the corner. He'll get 3 for that, so just like that, 21-point lead for the Wildcats.
And I love Tanner does a good job. He picks his spots. He doesn't try to force stuff. And
Sure
just
doesn't.
when he's open, he always makes the right basketball play.
Checking in from Bonners Ferry, Badgers 36, Tigers 22.
That was Blake Barrett from Priest with the bucket right there. Nice shot by Blake.
19-point lead now. Wildcats being patient.
Another 3.
Colby's going to take a 3. It's no good.
That
There's
looked a
Tanner.
little flat.
It's unselfish play there by Froelich.
Nice dish, yeah.
I think the Wildcats just going to say, pick your poison,
Yep.
Priest, and we'll take what you give us.
Tough to scout when you got 4 or 5 guys who can hurt you.
Wildcats staying man-to-man. Oh, might have got away with the travel there. Luna thought so. Colby letting him know it. Colby with the tough board.
And really getting back to them sticking in man. I mean, besides the that'll be
Wildcats little
oh,
antsy on
I
that
don't
one.
know. That should be Priest River ball.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I thought for sure he called it Priest River.
They need the one. Oh, he did. Okay, he got it. Yeah, no, he
Oh,
called
there's-
White. Yeah, Priest. It should be Priest
It
ball.
should be Priest River ball.
They're going
I
to talk
think
it out.
I think Mike Flock is going to make sure they're on the same page there.
And we've said this before, Coach. As a coach, you love it when they get together and talk the call out. Oh, Priest River ball. So
We got our directions mixed
you know
up.
that's the right call, though,
It
Coach.
is.
We saw it from
It
up
is.
here. I think the trail official couldn't see. He was looking through a
Yeah.
body, and then Mike Flock was out there ahead of the play, and they got together and got the call right. So nice job on the officials there to
Yep.
get that straightened out.
Yep. Matthews looking for something. They've been able to get Barrett free. Krieger tries
Good
to get
D.
free.
Ooh.
It's going to be short.
Looked pretty straight up, but we get the foul call there. And really, Coach, getting back to what we were talking about them staying in man, other than the foul, a little bit of foul trouble getting the bonus, they held them to 16 in the first half. Their man defense looked really well,
Yeah.
really good. So I don't know. Smart, I think, to stay in it as long as they don't get in too much foul trouble here.
Krieger good with the first. 39-19 Wildcats. Saturday afternoon, District 1 opening round game. Championship game will be Tuesday night. Who will it be? As it stands right now, it would be Wildcats hosting the Badgers of Bonners Ferry. Like you said, though, we like a lot of parity in this IML right now,
Yeah.
so no game's a gimme.
Nice
3 from
shot.
Colby.
Holding that hand up. He's feeling good. So back to 22 now. Priest we keep getting it to 20. Priest keeps getting it back down to 18 or 19. So see if we can get a stop here on the defensive end.
Be nice to see Wildcats carry this shooting confidence into the next couple of games. That championship game, and if they win that, get to state. Colby, I'd be careful there. That was pretty aggressive there.
Yeah.
It kind of came over his, kind of might have hit him on the head even. We'll go full screen.
Coming from behind like that can be,
Yeah.
most of the time they're going to call that, even if it's clean, because
Yeah, it looked like it could have. He might have got the ball at first, but on the follow through, you have no choice but to come down on that that bicep.
yeah.
But good aggressive defense. It's only his first foul, so I like that Colby is just basically saying to Barrett, you're not getting anything easy.
Yeah, yep.
I mean that's as mental as just stopping a shot.
Reminds me of the old Bad Boys Detroit Pistons. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
their mentality was if you can't block it, knock the guy over.
Pistons and
Yeah.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Yep. You're not getting anything.
Yeah, nothing in the paint. Paint's our home.
Wildcats working that perimeter. Good ball movement.
Nice patience here again by Kellogg. And I think, Coach, when you got a lead up by 20,
Yeah.
you don't need to be in a hurry. So good job being patient.
Particularly against a zone.
Yeah, and then, which I'm a little surprised to see Priest River in the zone down 20.
I am
But,
definitely.
it makes it a little easier, I think, for Kellogg to be patient.
Get a replay on that dribble drive there by Colby. chance for a three-point play here, and this one's getting out of hand in a hurry. He gets it, three-point play.
3 points the hard way, as they
Yeah.
say, right, Coach?
You got it. 3 points the old-fashioned way for some. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to see them stay in that 2-3 zone, Eli, unless. Oh, there's a nice three by Barrett. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, Barrett, you can tell he's got the right mentality
Yep.
where he's not going to quit.
He's in attack mode
Yep.
still.
He doesn't care what the score is. He's going to play hard.
Groves maybe could have taken that up. Wisely pulls it back out.
Oh, nice unselfish
Into
pass.
Froelich with the shot fake again.
And Froelich again, patience, shot fake.
Froelich's getting the workman's points down there right now. Those aren't glamorous, but they're just they're just daggers.
These are the kind of things I used to love when I was coaching middle school boys. I'd bring them up. We'd always have a game or a day we'd cancel practice and come watch a boys game. And I'd always be pointing out stuff like that, like that move Froelich just made, because it's like that's what those younger kids need to see is.
And then just like that, Krieger with another three. So back-to-back threes for Priest River. Just like that, it's 19. So back under that 20-point range.
Both
Wildcats
teams scoring a lot of points.
happy to just be patient here. Chew some clock. Take a three by Colby, no good. Might be getting into a little, a little back and forth here. You don't want to get into. That's a dangerous.
Lured into that trap.
Yeah, you don't want to. If you don't want Priest to lure you into that game, that's not what got you here. So. Oh, Grove's just going to take a little 15-footer. No good. You're kind of in offensive no man's land here. You're. Credit the 2 threes, though, Eli. The 2 threes, when you hit those, and Kellogg, it kind of feels like we got to answer that. We're not going to let them just make threes. And just like that, you could see that lead down near 15, and then
we're back down under 20 again. It was 24 a minute ago, and so. Here we
Who
go.
we haven't heard from for a while here, Eli, is Yount.
Yeah.
Down low.
Oh. Foul there. We'll see who they call it on.
Barrett getting to the line.
I think it's on one of the Lunas, I think. That's the third there for Rip, so he'll have to be smart. We'll see if we get a substitution here, if they leave him in there with 3. At this point in the season, if it's me with 3, I'd probably leave him in there and gamble a little bit. But Coach Martin looking at the foul situation up there. I think he's thinking about it.
That's a great job at the line by Barrett there.
Back to 17. So, Kellogg, this is an important possession here, these last 3 minutes of this quarter.
This is where, you get up by 24, Eli, and I don't want to say you lose interest, but you definitely get out of rhythm at times.
Yeah.
There's a nice look backdoor for
Miller.
Luke Miller.
Luke in the right place at the right time. Nice dish there.
Good to get a bucket on the other side. Wildcats can now dig in defensively.
And even Miller defensively away from the ball. That last possession, or that last pass, they wanted to go to his man. They were trying to throw the ball to Butler, but Luke's just denying that entry pass. And
I'm just watching, Barrett just really is all, he's all in. He's a competitor, but just watched him run by one of his teammates, reached out to give him 5 there. He just kind of brushed him off. So, mentally, Wildcats are definitely on the upper end of this right now, composure-wise.
Yeah.
And that's something that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Coach Mike Martin, look at always coaching, telling Luke Miller, I know you just made a bucket down there, but I need you to do something else. Always coaching. No hurry here for the Wildcats. 49-30, 2.5 to go in the third. Kind of lazy.
And what we had there, Coach, failure to communicate, in the words of Cool Hand Luke there.
That's a great pull right there, Eli. It's great. Failure to communicate and a failure to execute.
And that's one of those plays, too, that my dad, I know, he always hated it. I'm sure Coach Turner could hate the jump pass.
Right.
And you leave your feet, you're committed, and then it's just.
Yep.
4 on Rip, so I think he'll get a substitution. Your Coach Martin trying to get a little explanation there. It's like KJ Walker will be coming back in for Kellogg.
Yeah, and when a coach, you assume they know basically all the rules. They know the momentum of the game, and when they, good coaches can talk to a ref and maybe even get some calls or at least
Yeah.
get a look at something. But when you're a former ref like Coach Mike Martin, I think you even have that extra little.
Yeah. And Coach Martin does a great job picking his spots. He's not over there hounding
No.
every call.
Nope.
He waits till the right time, and he never tries to embarrass the officials.
I think it's actually a pretty cool, prerequisite that you have refereed games
Absolutely.
and you know what it's like to be on the other side of that.
I know I never refed officially for the association, but I used to do some stuff at the middle school.
Yeah, me too.
And it changed my outlook as a coach once I was in those shoes. So
Same here.
I think it would be good for everybody especially young coaches, to do it a little bit, because I know it changed the way I approached it a little bit.
Definitely gives you a different perspective. Froelich at the line. While we were talking there, another little nice undercut move down there with a shot fake, and didn't get it to go this time, but if he can make 2 here, it's the same result.
If he gets this one, the lead will be back to 20. It's been kind of hovering around that 19-20.
Yep.
It'll stay 19 here. Kellogg with the offensive board.
46-27 in Bonner's Ferry, so Bonner's still around that 20-point mark as well. Looking like it, if all things play out like they are now, I don't know if you can stay in this 3-2-3, or it looks like a 1-3-1.
If I'm Kellogg, just move it around the perimeter.
Yeah,
Let
it's
him
a
sit there.
1-3-1.
Wait, hold for the last shot. I mean, there's no pressure on the ball. Yeah, I'm not,
Froelich.
Yeah, 1-on-3. He's feeling a little too good, I think.
Sometimes it's too good to pass up. I don't know if Larry Alexander was watching. Oh, see, that's 2 in a row there.
Yeah,
it's just a flat, lazy pass.
Decisions, yeah.
And that's high school basketball, really, the epitome right there. You're up by 19 points. The other team's in a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
You take it in and take a shot, fine. You got to be aggressive, and you get the rebound and proceed to throw it right back to them. It's like they're in a zone.
Pull it out, get it back.
Stand up there for
Again,
a good 5 or 6 seconds.
The immortal words of Tony Kerfoot: find your point guard, get them to the ball.
Find him.
Yeah.
And he would tell the point guard, go get it.
Go get the ball. Yeah, if we turn it over, it's the point guard's fault for not going and getting it.
Yeah. Definitely a careless possession there for the Wildcats.
So with a minute 29, Coach, we'll see. You think they'll stay in that zone?
I keep thinking no, but they're looking at Coach Barrett right now. Looks like they're matched up. Yep.
Yeah, good.
There goes Barrett with Groves. So
I like that.
Back into the man.
I think it's the right call if you're pretty sure, but I think you can't afford to sit in that zone much longer.
Some important minutes for Bridger and Reed, coming right back into a man-to-man.
And it's smart. I think it's a good time as a coach to get some subs for your starters so they can come in and finish the fourth quarter if you need them. And so good substitution, I think. Froelich there again, maybe being a little too aggressive. He's having such a good game, you can't fault him, but deep 3.
If you don't want to shoot that air ball in front of the Wildcat student body, they'll let you have it.
They let him hear it.
I thought they were pretty gracious there. They could have really kind of let it rip right there.
Yeah, they're not still chanting. So.
All right, Reed into the game. He'll get it back to Colby.
And I'm a little surprised here, Coach, off a dead ball. No sort of press or even a 3/4 court or anything. But I might be thinking about some traps and some pressure. Trying to do something to change the momentum, but.
Drive and kick.
Kellogg,
no need to hurry here.
Would be smart here to hold for the last shot.
I agree. And they can do it. And of course, that man-to-man makes it a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, makes it tougher. And this is something, again, Coach, you practice this a little bit. Your situation,
no foul, huh?
We're up. We need to hold the ball for 30 seconds. You get the timer out. Can we hold it for 30 seconds? And ideally, you want to get a shot somewhere around 4. Turnover there.
So Wildcats not able to. I don't know what we're doing here. We don't even.
And there's the reason why some may argue that you don't hold for the last shot because
then you don't get a look at all. Yeah, well, kind of a ho-hum end for the third quarter for the Wildcats. Hate to look a 16-point lead in the mouth, but it is what it is. It's still a good lead, and we'll see if they can hold on in the fourth quarter here. We'll go to the band and be back right after this break. Okay, here we go, fourth quarter. District 1 tournament. Bonners Ferry seems to have their game in hand against the Timberlake Tigers. Wildcats had this game pretty well in hand until about a minute and a half or a minute 45 to go in the third when Priest River just disciplined, put a few points up, and Wildcats just kind of got lazy.
Good look, good follow.
That's
Second
Krieger
shot,
working hard down there. That's just super frustrating. You can tell that just kind of took the wind out of his sails, but what a great effort by him just on that possession alone.
And big minutes here for Reed Walcott and Luke Miller with Luna in foul trouble. I'll be curious to see what point he comes back with 4.
Got to take care of the ball. You got to have it in triple threat.
This is a good experience for these younger kids.
Got to use your dribble. Got to be careful where you pick up your dribble.
And at this point, always meet that pass if
Yep.
there's a pass coming to you, because the other team's going to be trying to jump passing lanes. Nice patience here again from Kellogg. I'm sure that was the message between quarters from Coach Martin was don't be in a hurry. Take care of the ball. Make sure you get a quality shot.
50-34, just kind of quieted down here a little bit. That kind of that lackluster end of the third quarter just kind of took the wind out of the sails of this Andrews crowd. Just kind of a quiet anticipation right now.
Looking at the student section, there's not much life over there right now.
Wildcats, I think, were fortunate to get that foul there because they didn't have a whole lot going offensively, but they were taking care of the ball. This is where, like you said, Eli, you got to make some things happen away from the ball. You can't stand around and expect to just get open or expect the play to open up. You got to, whatever your offense is, you got to make good cuts, you got to make good screens, and just take care of everything. That's not going to get it done.
Dangerous,
and thankfully,
nice
Luke
hustle
was able
by
to
Luke,
get that.
yeah.
I'd get it maybe a timeout right there almost. Real close. Colby's able to come over and get it.
Offensive.
That's going to be a tough one right there.
I think he left his feet. I didn't see it real well, but.
Well, we'll go to replay here. Here's the drive. Barely Luke getting the ball, and then Colby comes and gets it, and he passes it.
Yeah, I think he just.
Oh,
yeah,
I think that's
another one. They probably don't call that at the state tournament.
I don't want to, just second guess calls to second guess him, but that was as weak as it gets right there. He barely brushed him.
Looked like a little bit of a flop to me to get the call.
So there's Krieger for 3.
Oh, just like
that. You better believe it. I think Wildcats, I just think they're lazy at the last 4 minutes, Eli. I just think they just don't look like it's urgent. They look like, hey, we got this. Not like they think they won it already. It's just like they took their foot off the gas.
Complacency, yeah.
Yeah,
and
maybe that zone did throw them off now they can't crank it up again.
And if I'm Coach Martin, I might be thinking about either a timeout or a substitution or something to change the feel of this right now. Because
we get a three here, and I look out, and Priest is going to take a 3. I can guarantee you.
Barrett looked at it. If he was deep, travel, I think, Good call. And Coach, we talked about it before, but Priest River gets the travel, doesn't like the call, but he took 3 steps. I'm not sure what they're.
And it was a definite travel. I was worried Kellogg was going to get called for a foul. Maybe if he would have just put that tough shot up, he might have got, instead of taking the extra step, just put the ball up, he might have got the benefit of the doubt there.
And I think, we've talked about it before too, Coach, but just telling the kids, the more you react to the officials, generally the less that you end up getting calls. And so
looks like we got maybe some blood on the jersey. Either Yount, looks like Yount maybe has bloody nose or something, and Tanner had to change. Now Tanner, does he have a new number? And he does. He's now, is that a 30? So Tanner has a new number. Blood substitution on the jersey. Wildcats with a 13-point lead and the ball, right? They will have the ball. So we will stick around here. We'll let you listen to the Wildcat Pep Band led by senior drum major Gracie Miller. Don't go away. And we are back. Things tightening up here a little bit here at Andrews Gymnasium. Credit to the Priest River Spartans. not giving up when they were down 20, what, was it 24?
24, I think, was the biggest lead,
24
Coach.
points. They have chiseled away at that lead. Wildcats just a little bit out of sync offensively. That would cure a lot right there, but not to be. 50-37, now 5 minutes to go. Wildcats need to start cranking up that signature defense.
Oh, nice move. Can't get it to go, but that would have been, I think the Priest River fans would have been up on that one. If
Yeah,
it went
that
in.
was pretty impressive by Krieger.
Offensive. Good sportsmanship there, though. Tanner Groves get called for the maybe questionable offensive foul, but this immediately helps him up.
I'll tell you what, this might be the worst 4 minutes I've seen Kellogg, 4 or 5, well, 3 into this quarter, so about 5 minutes in the last 2 weeks. They've been playing some really good basketball.
They've looked so good lately that this is uncharacteristic for them right now.
Yeah.
Like I said, Coach, I'm surprised we've still not had a timeout or really much of substitutions.
Yeah.
At some point, I think we got to get Rip back in here.
Yeah, they are definitely, Wildcats are leaking oil right now. We're going to get a time, is that going to be a timeout?
They're keeping him on the floor. I think it's a new basketball, maybe. Maybe there's blood on the basketball. I'm not sure, but they're switching game balls. It looks like
Switching up the game balls. Well, you know what they say. There's no place like home, Bogey. So if you're going to right the ship, this will be the place to do it. You're not in a hostile Priest River gymnasium. This is your home crowd. Again, though, ever since the end of the third quarter, the way that ended, crowd just kind of taken completely out of this game.
Yeah, the student section, it looks like a scene from the Walking Dead down there. There's not much action, a little bit, but
5 minutes to go here. Spartans making a push. We'll check in on Bonners Ferry and Timberlake. It is 55-34. That one looks to be well in hand for the Badgers.
So here we go. We're back with a new basketball. Hopefully it'll be a little more friendly to Kellogg. They're getting the ball in the hole.
Great job by head of basketball operations, Everett Jennings, to get on that jersey real quick and a new ball just in no time.
Coach Jennings, he wears many hats here as an assistant coach for the Kellogg boys program. Oh, that's a lot of tips, yeah. And they called a jump, I think.
I think he's
calling a foul.
calling a foul.
And Coach,
he's going to call a push on that. Some of these calls got me scratching my head here the last 2 or 3 minutes.
That one, I think, the kids going hard for a loose ball, unless there's something that's an advantage. I don't know that you call that, but
I get the protection of the players, and I think that's the intent. But who gets that call? Wildcats just unable to do anything right now. No rebounding, no scoring,
and even with a new number there, Coach, it's still number 3 on Tanner.
Oh, yeah.
So we were hoping he'd get 5 fresh fouls without New Jersey, but no such luck.
Yeah. Well, what was the score to start the quarter? Do you remember?
I didn't write it down. No.
I didn't either. But Wildcats haven't done much of anything since the end of the third quarter.
And lots of stoppages here, too. Timeout by Kellogg.
Yeah, just nothing. This is all. If you're Priest River, you like it.
Yeah,
you're probably tired. You were down 24. You made a little run. You got a couple calls go your way, and then the play stops every for a minute. Kellogg can't get into any rhythm, which is their strength of their game. So really, a lot of things shaking Priest River's way right now. So we'll see what that ends up playing as the game goes on here in the fourth quarter.
It reminds me, Coach, of that Super Bowl we had when it was the Niners versus the Ravens and the blackout, and it totally changed the game. The 49ers, it looked like it was going to win the game, and they had that blackout.
Well, Coach Bogey, if I was looking for spirited fan of the game, that row of boys right there, those guys might just have disqualified themselves for the rest of the season.
Yeah, look at them. Yeah,
it's like a 12-point game, district tournament on the line, and they're checked out.
They're on their phones. Yeah.
They just don't like what Kellogg's been doing the last few minutes, I guess. Wildcat Pep Band bringing some heat.
Yeah, they're not going to go away.
No.
We love our pep band here at Kellogg. They do a great job. Shout out to band director Adam Ream.
Krieger to the line here. This is a pretty young Spartan team as well. A lot of juniors.
And I like the fight we've seen from him, Coach. Getting down by 24. There's a lot of teams that just hang their head and go, we're done.
Yep.
And these guys have hung in there and battled back. And
Krieger knocking down free throws. Wildcats struggling from the line, at least the last few times they've gone to the line.
So it's to 11 here, Coach. If it gets to single digits, it'll get real interesting with 4 minutes to go. So Kellogg here again, trying to be patient. Still no Ripley. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, so he's got 4. What minute do you put him in?
I'd had him in about 6 minutes to go.
Eli, how about this? The Priest River Spartans only have 5 team fouls. So just like there, KJ got a little step. Nope, just put your hand on him and get the hold and make them make a tough inbound pass and see if they can still remain disciplined.
Yunt's coming back in.
Yeah, Priest River did that all without Yunt. They took him out, got him a little bit of a breather.
So I imagine he'll finish these last 4:26. And the last game, Coach, you talked about it before. That's kind of how they chipped away. It was kind of that 2-man game.
Yeah.
Late getting inside to
Marinello,
Yunt, Marinello, and
what are we going to get here? We got
Not sure.
something away from the ball, or was he over the plane?
I think it violated. He went over the line.
Is it a warning? Is he
yeah.
giving it a warning? I was going to say that's a technical if they've given you a warning.
So the next time. And I like Priest River putting Yunt down there on the ball, some length, making it harder to get the ball in bounds. Good inside out. Nice decision, I think, by KJ. He thought about shooting that, but you don't need a quick 3 in this case.
That's Barrett.
Yeah.
Barrett, he's being aggressive. That's what you want if you're coaching. You want him to be aggressive. You don't want that foul, but I mean.
And on that foul, Barrett did a good job controlling himself. He had no reaction to the foul call.
And now Barrett does have 4, Eli. So,
But I imagine he'll stay in there with 4 minutes to go. And
Coach going to take him out for a second.
Blow,
he's got a little limp too. Like I don't know what happened to him.
It's like a Charlie or a dead leg or Charlie horse or something.
So Wildcats will be in the bonus after this, although, the free throw shooting hasn't been stellar, so I don't know if that's an advantage or not. Bridger, McLean, Tanner Groves,
Bridger
KJ,
getting some big minutes tonight, too, with the foul trouble.
Colby and Luke into the game, yep.
A lot of these guards are getting some time with the foul trouble. Maybe got away with the travel there.
Yeah, we'll let people get a look at that. We'll go picture in picture, but
Certainly
everybody.
Priest River's arguing there.
Krieger testing out Colby there on the closeout.
Nice dish inside to Yunt. We called his number before, Coach. You can get back in, get it into the big guy. Like a little bit of token pressure there from Priest, which I like.
Still just 11 after a trade of buckets there. If you're a Priest, you need stops, but you've been getting them. So, and there's another stop.
And again, I think
Wildcats
Coach,
just so lazy on their passes, Eli.
Yeah, and just I think they need to get another ball handler too in there. Maybe get. That one fortunate again. It could have went either way. I think a block or they got him for the carry. I think first before the block.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know. I feel like Kellogg's just kind of hanging on here.
And here we go. We got Ripley back in now.
Ripley in for. So here we go, 3:13, 11 points. Wildcats looking quite tentative overall this half offensively, so we will see how that goes.
And we've got all the starters back in there. We'll see how they respond. They haven't had a lot of time together this second half with foul trouble, so see if they can close this thing out.
Nice take there by Froelich. Yeah. I do like that one because he got a step and then it was open.
Yeah.
It wasn't. He's been doing some pretty fantastic work down there in the paint. Good footwork.
He's deceptively quick too. He got a quick first step. He can get by people.
Now we got to make some free throws here. Priest River making them earn it for sure. Got we do have a little bit some people in the chat. Welcome Caitlin Dumont, Dave Staley. Go Spartans. Mrs. Higgins, Kellogg is such a dirty team. Shame on them. Not so sure I agree with that, but you can have your opinion there. Miss Higgins, haven't seen much dirty play here at all from the Wildcats. Seen a good aggressive basketball game by both teams.
Yeah, it's been physical for sure, but I haven't seen any chirping or any talking or any unsportsmanlike behavior out of either team. So.
Oh, Yount with that tough board there on the backside. And they're going to call jump ball.
Oh,
and
lucky break.
A couple of no calls down here, though. That could have been a charge. Yeah. I mean, that was really as much contact as Luna got called on down there when he didn't even have the ball. So Wildcats definitely.
Oh, and Yunt out of the game here.
Yeah, that's big because he's Maybe it's just
Maybe
for
it's
a
a
defensive
defensive,
possession.
yeah. But I think on offense, they got to get him back in there.
2:30 now for the Wildcats, up by 12.
And I like they're kind of extending a little bit, getting off that three-point line, maybe trying to eat a little bit of clock here with 2:20 to go.
Wildcats are making, they're like you said, going and getting the ball now instead of, lucky to retain possession there.
Yeah.
Froelich wanted, maybe, I don't know if he wanted a foul or he's just kind of frustrated there on that one. Froelich's been getting to the bucket.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
if he makes that, that's
great.
MVP material of the game for him. He's been getting to the rack regularly.
And I think he was expecting contact there, and then when it didn't come,
Yeah.
it threw him off a little bit. But
Wildcats just grinding a little clock here. Marinello going to get the hand check, and Wildcats will
Bonus,
finally,
yeah.
get to the line. This is where you knock down a couple free throws, and
Puts it
you've
on
sort
ice,
of,
yeah.
you've sort of headed that off or held that run off by Priest River. And Priest River is looking a little gassed right now. Takes a lot to come back from that 24-point deficit.
it happens a lot where you see teams that claw their way back from 20 and they get
Yeah.
it close, but then they just run out of steam.
Yep.
You know. So Yunt coming back in here, I think for the offensive, like we expected there.
A little bit more cushion to that lead.
And Coach, I'm watching the student section here. Is there any rule that says we can't give it to a member of the KHS band?
No, there's not. In fact, we
Because
can give it to a
I think
band
they've
member.
been,
I think that's
the
a good call,
MVPs.
Coach Bogey.
I would say perhaps even our drum major, Ms. Miller down there.
Well, I'm going to say, since you suggested it and her dad didn't, I'm going to say I'm going to second you on that
she's
one.
been
I
on her
think we're
feet the
gonna
whole
give-
time. Anytime there's a chance breaking the action, they're playing, and so
Well,
I've seen very little cell phone activity from the KHS band. So
that's the call of the night right there, Eli. I mean, I know we're calling a good basketball game here, but great observation of the spirit of this Kellogg High School band. Not just playing their instrument.
they're clapping
Cheering.
it now with the
Love it. Oh, got away with the
Marinello,
carry there.
but nice dish inside. There's that two-man game, Marinello and Yunt.
Yep.
That's tough to stop.
A little bit of pressure here.
The lead is 12, 146 to go.
Good job by Luna there. Not seeing when you don't pick up your dribble, how much that changes
Yeah.
the whole atmosphere of your offense there.
Once
It
it's a
doesn't-
dead ball, everybody
Yep.
gets excited.
Froelich up top. Give it off to KJ. Wildcats grinding clock.
And I like that matchup there, out 20 feet from the basket with
Yeah.
KJ with Yunt on him. KJ's a pretty good ball handler. So Kellogg being patient. We'll see at some point if Priest River fouls. I think they've, at this point, almost got to.
Yeah, down to almost a minute. Wildcats doing a great now. Gotta go back and flip that. Wildcats doing a great job with this possession.
Yeah.
Good passes. KJ
good
with a
strong
tough
move,
one-hander there, but you're up 12. You took about 35 seconds off the clock there. And now Priest River's taking some valuable time as well. A lot of dribble in there.
Yeah.
Marinello, no good. Oh, Luke Miller with the
Yeah.
box out. He's going to get called for the push. I think I'd agree with that, and I don't know if it was necessary.
Yeah.
But, when you're a player, you block out regardless.
Yeah.
And he just kind of got
A
maybe
little too overzealous there.
Yeah. So, and who knows, maybe sold it a little bit, but that's good hustle there. But now Yunt get a chance to go here and cut it to 10. I don't think Coach Mike Martin likes that. It was a rebounding away from the ball foul, so that's why Yunt will be at the line. They did have the ball, but it wasn't a player control foul. It was a off ball. Nice touch there by the big fella.
Yeah. I like him. He's a good ball player.
Yeah, he puts it all on the floor there. He plays hard.
And only a junior, so he'll be back again next year.
Wildcats need to be careful here if he misses, not to give up a cheapie. And then going to get a timeout here, but for
Priest
River,
yeah.
I guess I will use that opportunity to go, unless you want to go award it, Coach Bogey.
Go for it.
Because I would be back in a bit. You can talk them through.
All
oh,
right.
She's going to play a song. Okay.
All right. So we've got 46 seconds to go here. 10-point game. I actually like the Priest River timeout there. I think Coach trying to get them probably, I would assume, some sort of press set up, down by 10 with 46 to go. Probably walking through all the different scenarios. At what point you want to foul, which player you want to foul. At this point in the game, I always like to send my assistant coach over to peek at the scorebook and see if there's anybody struggling from the free throw line who you might want to attack if you do have to foul. And I believe Pretty Sure still has at least another timeout left, so we'll see how these last 46 seconds unfolds here. The Kellogg band still playing their guts out here. Players coming back to the floor. Still that same starting group for Kellogg in there. See if they can close it out with 46 seconds to go. Kellogg, I think, trying to sneak a player back there on the free throw, but pretty sure Coach Stewart has seen that move before. He didn't go for that. So Kellogg now has the ball in. Ooh, turns it over. Priest the other way. Basket, another quick timeout. So down to 8, 36 seconds to go.
Oh, boy. So the Wildcats having, Eli, a chance to, well, you don't know what happens on Tuesday night. If they win here and they play Bonners Ferry and then Bonners Ferry wins, you play Priest River again. You're able to keep that 24-point lead and kind of just put them away.
Yeah.
The next game, it's just...
Such a mental thing.
Yeah, it's a mental thing. And right now, I think these Priest River Spartans, win or lose, they've got to feel good.
Yeah, if they see Kellogg again, they're going to feel good because they're going to go, hey, we outplayed them for the second half, and they have. Priest River's outplayed Kellogg the second half. And frankly, by a wide margin, in my opinion.
I think so. So, Wildcats with the ball, full court press, up 8.
They get it in. A lot of contact. Marinello will be called for the foul. It'll be 1-1.
It's a smart play by Luna. He's a good ball handler. Just taking it and knowing they're going to be aggressive.
And he kind of pushed right into that contact. I think he knows that he's trying to get to the stripe. And a good free throw shooter, so hopefully he can get him here. It's like Yunt coming back in for Priest. Good job doing the offensive defensive substitutions there for Priest River.
Yeah. This is where making free throws can really, like we said, it can ice the game. I don't know what the Wildcats' percentage is tonight. I know that I've seen both misses.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 misses from the stripe. You got to at least make 1. 2 would be great.
We had another substitution there for Priest. Butler came in. I wonder if maybe trying to get another shooter in, maybe.
Yeah. Priest River, they're going to come down, and one thing they can do is they're not afraid to shoot it from deep for 3, and we've seen them get hot too. So, got some shout outs here. So Drum Major's mom says you made a good call, Coach Bogey.
All right,
good call. So you got endorsements there from the Miller household. Wonder if Gracie might share that gift card with her sister Gia, who's also in the band cheering.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the whole band. If we could give out.
Maybe we'll have to say, hey, band, coffee's on Wildcats Live. Go get your.
Yeah.
I bet you.
We should. I'd kick in for that if we.
And I'll bet you Sarah down at the Bean would
give us a deal,
too.
Fifth foul there. Buck Cotis pointed out 5th foul on Ripley Luna, so he'll go out of the game.
Father-in-law Roger Peterson and mother-in-law Connie checking in from Puyallup, Washington. Go Cats. Love having all these viewers from parts of the region. And at one point, was that you and I, or was it Ken and I? We had people from Germany and Florida when we played Sandpoint.
Yeah. Crazy.
So what did we get? 1 out of 2 of those free throws on the other side while we were yakking?
Yep. So
9-point game.
9 points here. Chance to cut into it. Get it down to 8.
Got to be disciplined here. Box out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got a piece of that. I think Miller got a tip.
Yeah, Miller did get a tip. He's pretty excited about that too. I don't know how often Miller gets to check somebody.
Yeah, he's
but he
probably
got
the
up
shortest guy
one.
on the team. Yeah, he's got some hops. Yeah.
That's going to be Barrett's 5th.
And this last minute taking a long time to get through this last minute. A lot of fouls.
It feels it's kind of tense too. Students just kind of Students kind of lost their mojo at the end of the third quarter. The Wildcats just kind of could have ended that with an exclamation point and weren't able to.
And getting back to our band, we were talking this earlier at the halftime too. The band traditionally takes the third quarter as their kind of their rest break, and I wonder if that hurt our student section a little bit because they kind of lost some of their mojo, like you said, there in that third quarter. So Marinello, he can fly coming down the other way.
Luke wants to get a steal there. He might have been I'll tell you, they wanted to travel there, but I don't think he had possession the whole time. By the time he got possession, he jump stopped, so that's a non-point. Priest River just frustrated right now.
Yeah, when you're down 10, you're trying to get any call you can. You know, I'd be surprised if we didn't see coaches arguing for calls at this point.
In case you missed it earlier on, the Wildcat student, our most spirited student fan of the game, goes to senior drum major Gracie Miller. Well deserved. Good call, Coach Bogey. I'm glad you made that call.
I think our band is impressive, and they've got excellent young leaders leading that band.
60-47. I'm breathing a little easier now as Krieger gets to the paint and makes a little floater. Wildcats will concede that and then throw it back to him just for good measure. 2 seconds. 1 second. And the desperation heave. 60-49, no good. Yeah, Wildcats get that first win. They will face, I will check just to be sure, they will face the Bonners Ferry Badgers, who defeated the Timberlake Tigers. So but we'll be back here, Bogey. If you want to, I would love to have a three-man championship game.
Okay.
So we'll be right back with some thoughts. Let's go down to the alma mater and the Kellogg High School Pep Band. Alma mater, Kellogg school song at Andrews after a tough win in the district tournament. It really doesn't really get better than that, does it, Bogey?
No.
If you're a Kellogg fan, you're not getting goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
You'll probably never get them.
Yeah, and we always talk about that sign lit up outside, game night, just a great feeling.
That's right. Well, it was a tough game. Wildcats definitely came out hot.
Yeah.
First half was great. Got that lead up to 24. Kind of lost momentum at the end of the third quarter. Credit to the Priest River Spartans on the road, not giving up. Got it down to 8.
Yeah.
Got it down to 8 points. Wildcats rallied back up and pushed it back into double digits, but it wasn't easy, as we would not expect it to be. So, did he say 6 o'clock? I think he said 6 Tuesday. We'll double check. If you need any links or live stream information or sponsorship information, hit us up. We are at wildcatslive.org. For Buck Co., Ty Cheney doing a little camera work today. Thank you to Porter Lewis for being willing to sub in and step in. Yep, we thought we might have some guys down at State a little longer. And for Eli Borgard, I'm Simon Miller. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. We'll be back Tuesday. Go Cats.